Hi guys! Today we're going to talk about something that's going to make a big difference in your future. How you write emails. Whether you're emailing a teacher, a college, or a future boss, the way you write matters. This is your quick guide to making sure your emails sound professional, clear, and respectful. A lot of us are used to texting. Quick messages, shortcuts, emojis. But email is different. Texting is for people you know. It's fast and it's informal. Email is for professional situations and it shows how serious and respectful you are. When you switch from texting style to email style, you're showing maturity and people take notice of that. Every professional email has 5 basic parts. Think of it like a checklist. There's a subject line, your greeting, the body, a closing, and your signature. If you include all 5 and do them well, you're already ahead of most people. So let's break it down. Your subject line is the first thing someone sees. Think of it like a headline. It should tell them exactly what your email is about. Avoid one-word things like question or help. That doesn't help the reader understand why you're emailing. Instead, be specific. For example, absence on Friday, followed by your name, or question about Tuesday night's homework. Clear subject lines get opened faster and are taken more seriously. Hi, hello, how are you? Let's talk salutations and greetings. How you start your email depends on who you're talking to. If it's a teacher, a boss, or someone you don't know very well, go formal. Use something like, Dear Mr. Smith, or Dear Professor Davis. When in doubt, always go more formal. It's better to sound too respectful than not respectful enough. The body. This is the main part of your email and where most people mess up. You want to keep it simple and organized. Start off by saying why you're writing right away. Then give any important details or context and finish the body with what you need or what you're asking for. Also, try to avoid any giant paragraphs. You want to break it up so it's easy to read. So now it's time to sign off. You want to end your email with a polite closing. Something simple like thank you, sincerely, or best are all great options. Then include your full name and any important info like your grade or the school you attend. This helps the person know exactly who you are without having to make any guesses. We've gone over what it should look like, but let's take a look at some common mistakes. You want to avoid text shortcuts, like using the letter U instead of typing out the word you. Don't use all caps. It comes across like you're yelling. And when you're writing a professional email, remember to skip the emojis. If it looks like a text message, it's probably not appropriate for an email. Think you're ready to hit send? Before you do a quick check. Did you attach the file you mentioned? Did you proofread for spelling and grammar? Does your tone match who you're emailing? And did you remove any slang or text language? Taking 30 seconds to check can make a big difference. So what's a strong email look like when it's all put together? Here's an example. Notice how it's clear, respectful, and easy to read. The subject is specific. The message is short, and the ask is clear. This is what you're aiming for. If you follow this structure, you'll be writing professional emails that people actually want to respond to.